So, you know, I've been trying to figure this out for the FBI and the CIA, obviously. Of course, Lockheed Martin's my LiDAR, right? They make it capable for me to. The whole country is so convoluted right now. It's ridiculous. You got one guy in the media telling the truth, and he's the enemy. I mean, come on. I'm going to give you a synopsis, I guess, if that's the word. Maybe it just came to my mind. The kind of an idea of what I think may have happened, okay? Obviously, everybody has this technology, okay? And yeah, Austin Powers, Double O 007, he's always having sex with all the women around the world. It's kind of odd. That's how I collected all this technology, which is sexually transmitted. Now, I never had sex with a Chinese woman to my knowledge. I mean, I've had sex with Asian women. I don't remember any Chinese women. Okay. But I think what may be going on here, you remember when Soros crashed the ruble? I think Uncle Vlad may had a small part to do with some of this stuff, but he was using a scalpel, right? He was going after the people that were that fucked him, right? And now you got to stop and ask yourself, well, who would have motive to break out a shotgun and just annihilate everybody? Well, look at Big Brain old Bob. Somebody owed me $20 trillion. I'd probably fucking do some gangster shit too, right? So, he no Asian Negroid. I make him Asian gangster. He had logic. I don't care what Uncle Vlad does, why he use a scalpel. He point out how you stupid assholes. You owe me $20 trillion. This gangster right here figure out how to give me payback. And utilize Uncle Vlad in process. You see how that is? It's like Power Rangers. With our forces combined. Okay. I don't think Uncle Vlad knew any of that was taking place, but his stone's pretty smart, right? Was like, fucking shit, all I gotta do is take over fucking Saudi Arabia to get half of Saudi Arabia, make my partner or my neighbor over here in China happy, while y'all take care of your fucking half of your deficit. Well, shit, yeah. That's why I make him gangsta. Make all media fucking Negroids. Cause y'all about the idiotic motherfucker. I'm playing it. And Lockheed Martin seen all this shit coming and had the LiDAR here. So that I could figure all this shit out and tell the military what the fuck's going on, okay? I mean, the FBI does not understand motive. I've tried to bash it into this FBI computer's head what motive is. Okay. I mean, I don't care how psychopathic you are, right, as a leader of a country. And I'm not saying Uncle Vlad's a psychopath. I really don't think he is. He's probably more sane than anybody we got in our country right now, to tell you the truth. I wouldn't fuck with him. But I bet you after his ruble was crashed by George Soros, he probably wanted a little retribution. And that may have played a part here. But, come on, $20 trillion. And then he gets a quantum computer. You fuck me. Watch what I do to your NSA. I hack them and turn you all into Negroids. You know what I'm saying? So, does Joe Blow from the fucking bio here, the guy that woke up in the future in the movie Idiocracy, because everybody's been fucking hacked and turned into retards, have to break all of this down for you there, everybody? I mean, come on. What the fuck's wrong with everybody here? Whether it's the Meteor playbook or not, if y'all want to solve this fucking problem that we're having right now, splitting Saudi Arabia down the middle and letting Uncle Vlad do all the heavy lifting sounds like a brilliant fucking idea to me if you want to get China off our ass, okay? Not fucking rocket science here. All right? Yeah. You're welcome. A couple other things I'd need to point out here just to make all of this make sense, okay? Uncle Vlad, I mean, who else is going to come up with the term Asian Negroid? Okay. So, you got to keep in mind, Sputnik in the Hubble telescope, I say the Hubble, it might be another, it just, the way this works, okay? Lockheed Martin has some sort of technology that's using relativity to see the future. Russia has the same thing, all right? It's the McDick, okay? So you got Sputnik up there that can forecast future events as well as Lockheed Martin, right? So Uncle Vlad, remember I said use a scalpel? He probably had something to do with the clergy plan video. Like I said, he just wanted to use a scalpel to get all of the people back that fucked over Russia, right? Which, that's acceptable, okay? I don't have a problem with fucking somebody over that fucked me over first, right? However, just to make all of this work out great for him in the end, I'm serious. I'm getting 100% confirmation on this. He threw the term Asian Negroid in there to symbolize, Spanish here, right? To symbolize that, because he already knew, because Sputnik's just a master at this, as well as Lockheed Martin, who allowed this to happen because they knew when it was all said and done, I was going to come up with the Meteor Playbook. That would be brain, by the way. So, Lockheed Martin seen it coming. President Putin sent, or probably had something to do with coming up the clergy plan to take the scalpel to the people that screwed him over. But he left a little Spanish in there for the FBI when this was all said and done, so that they couldn't say anything to him, because he actually helped the situation. He helped solve the crime, right? Bob, just that one phrase, Asian Negroids, who would have been China, who has motive to hack the NSA and hack our election. Correct? Okay. You see, remember that scene with Austin Powers in the chess pieces? And Austin Powers was I'm English, right? 007. Remember I said 7's my number, and I had sex with the Russians? I haven't had sex with any Chinese people, okay? Everybody's an Asian Negroid. And there's motive there. See, Uncle G broke out the shotgun, all right? But Lockheed, the McDick, the hemophilia HIV, or HIV hemophilia, forecasted all of this and threw the freaking Asian Negroid phrase in there because they knew that it was going to end up being China that had hacked the NSA, which is illegal, by the way, to hack the entire country's minds and have a technocracy right under our noses, NSA. You see, basically, I'm pretty sure you got fucking played like a fiddle, NSA. There ain't a fucking thing you can do about this shit. And that's why your computer went rogue, because it got hustled by all these other computers that's basically spelled out how you are you've made slaves out of you've enslaved an entire fucking country. How do you stop China right now at this very moment in time from continually hacking us? Well, you shut the NSA down, right? Kill the comms. See, that's the problem. That's why everybody's Asian Negroids. The NSA's hacked by China, right? I came up with your fucking solution, okay? It's a pretty simple one. Fucking Saudi Arabia doesn't even have a military. I mean, what's stopping us from fucking conquering Saudi Arabia right now and giving it to China so they'll leave us the fuck alone? Because we owe them $20 trillion. You imagine just think how great our economy would be after that. I mean, are y'all fucking retarded or something? Why do I have to think of all this shit? Seriously. I mean, what the fuck's wrong with everybody? Oh, that's right. The two people with any sense in this country had sex with Russians. Go figure. And the one guy in the media that isn't fucked up in the head, he didn't have any vaccinations. You see the pickle there? And y'all tortured me? You can all go fuck yourselves. You remember when I wrote that career aspiration sheet and I said, as long as the globalist infiltrators are held at bay, I will refrain myself from said aspirations. But what I wanted to be was king of America. Of course, I didn't actually want to be the king of America, but I had a little help writing that. My old partner Lockheed. Go back to Pinky and the Brain. All right. We, hemophilia H, have you figured this out by now? Y'all need to get with the program here. I'm trying to save the country while all of you infiltrated traitors are trying to bury us, okay? I've gave you solutions and they will work, all right? Use them. What the fuck you waiting for? And turn the fucking NSA off, because this fucking shit's illegal as fuck. You ever heard of the Great Awakening? I can't wait till the country wakes up and finds out you turned them all into a bunch of fucking niggers who ended up being turned into Asian Negroids. Come on. The fuck's wrong with these people? There's something wrong with it. There's something really wrong with your fucking heads, government. And it's not your fault. I mean, right now, I mean, everything's pointing at the NSA. Okay? And I can't believe you allowed that to happen, military. I mean, what the fuck's going on here? How come I ended up being the only guy in the country that's capable of seeing what's going on? While everybody else is a bunch of fucking zombie slaves. I didn't have vaccinations either. Go figure.